A serious investigation after a bizarre incident. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm PAIGE HULSEY in for Samantha Jones.
And I'm Corey Stark. News 4 was first to show you the video. A St. Louis police officer pulled his weapon twice on a horseback rider at Ballpark Village. The officer's actions are now under investigation. Tonight, News 4's Russell Kinsall is talking to someone who saw it all happen. Russell?
Well, right now I can tell you that we didn't find any horses here at Ballpark Village, maybe a mechanical bull here. Found a lot of folks here enjoying some food and drink and a lot of fun. Now, the man on the horse, I checked with police today, and apparently he rode off into the sunset because police said they didn't make any arrests. I talked to a witness today who also said that guy wasn't causing any trouble. If the bizarre incident hadn't been recorded on surveillance video, some may not have believed it.
It's definitely strange seeing horses outside of Busch Stadium.
Inside Busch Stadium is normal every opening day. But here's a photo of two men on horses outside the stadium Saturday night in the middle of Clark Avenue. Chris took the photo. He was out with his wife. He asked us not to reveal his identity.
They hung there for a while, and they eventually started coming up the walk or the sidewalk that splits the buildings in half.
Chris said one of the horseback riders rode up into this plaza on the south side of Ballpark Village.
Real friendly guys. I mean, they wasn't aggressive in any manner or rude or anything. People are petting the horses, and it's just something kind of different.
Sources say a St. Louis police officer helping with security told the man to leave, and he refused. At one point, the horse turned toward the officer, and he pulled a gun and pointed it.
To me, it looked like the gentleman was sitting there talking to the police officer, and then the police officer had got aggressive and attempted to grab him, and then finally did remove him from the horse.
But before he did, the man reached to his waist on the left. He was reportedly carrying a gun. Chris said the word on the street is the rider was in town for the ride of the century and brought his motorcycle and his horse.
You can physically see that he's holding onto the reins, what seems like for dear life, but I think, in my mind, I'm thinking the guy, for one, don't want his horse to run away, and he doesn't want anybody to get hurt.
Eventually, the suspect ran off on foot with his horse behind him. Chris said if the officer had stayed calm, the situation might not have turned so potentially dangerous.
I feel that, that situation escalated pretty quickly for no reason.
So Chris said when he saw the officer with his gun out, he started to get nervous that the situation could get really dangerous. So he and his wife retreated further back into the bar. After a few minutes, they wondered what happened. They came out. Nobody was there on the plaza. He walked around the building and wondered whether or not the guy got arrested. But he said the horse, the rider, and the police officer were all long gone. Live downtown, Russell Kinsall, News 4.